Now you and I can get together. Let it start a revolution. Change the world to what it should be.
Hey guys, I want to make a quick announcement and tell you that we have finally split the channels, and by that I mean we have opened a channel which is purely for the charity and purely for the work that the charity does. Now that doesn't mean that my channel will not be fundraising, etc., because the model and the way by which our charity was built and is built and does operate until we find sustainability, I think everybody knows it fully relies upon my YouTube channel for fundraising. And that means that every single child, dog and employee would be in a lot of trouble if I just stopped doing my fundraising. Now what I will say is, because I'm sick, I am not involved in operations anyway because I'm housebound. And that means I'm just receiving information from the guys to make fundraising videos. Where we can manage to help people without a video, we always do, so it's not all the time that we need to do it. But we do have the 1,000 Strong Army project coming as well, and I need to be able to use my channel for that. So my channel is going nowhere, and I myself will still be posting as much as I can as my body allows with this going on. And I want to just say that for me it's a bit of a relief, because I felt my freedom of speech tied into it, and I felt an increasing need as the charity has grown to try and please everybody in the audience in a sense of political correctness. And that doesn't work for an individual who has freedom of speech. You have to speak organically about what it is you view and believe the world to be. And I was hesitating because I was so fearful that my views would put off someone helping a child. But if my views make someone cancel sponsorship for a child, they were never meant to be in the child's life to begin with, is how I perceive it now. So I will be sharing more of myself again because I feel a freedom to do so. And the other channel will purely be based on the charity, etc. There'll be some intros so you can meet the staff, the new director and things like this. And it's just a clear definition for everybody that Share Tanzania was founded and built by myself. And yes, I'm still heavily tied to it, because the only way we get income is via myself and Last Night a DJ. And Last Night a DJ, Save My Life Foundation, only found us through myself, and they only use money with us for development, not running costs, so on growth. And thus in creating this separation, we want to reiterate and realign that because I founded and started something, my beliefs are not practiced or taught inside that institution, inside that non-government organisation, or inside that UK charity. We are not registered for any spiritual activities, and thus we don't partake in any. Those are the driving forces of me that make me the man who built this for these children. And those children know nothing about my driving forces, and it will remain that way, because many of my beliefs in an uneducated country can be misconstrued anyway, so I'd be foolish to try and teach them to people. So everyone will finally be able to see where John stops and the charity begins. And I know it's very hard to do that, even for myself. It's very hard to do that. But the other day, for the first time, which shows I'm separating myself from it, I said to Fritzi, Share Tanzania is struggling, and I can't just leave her to struggle. And because I said that, and I'd addressed her and called it a her, I separated somehow in that one sentence the entity of the charity from myself. And in separating it, I felt like a captain should go down with his ship, almost. and I'm not saying Share Tanzania is going down, but it's definitely in difficult times. We've had to remove several members of the team from employment, etc. We are in any charity will go through it, but we are in difficult times. And for the first time, I separated when I said she and addressed her as that. And then I got that feeling like I wanted to help her because she's bearing so much burden. And then I realized Share Tanzania now has its own life. It's an entity of its own, and it's supporting so many lives, etc., that I will continue as the fundraising source for the charity until it's self-sustainable, because there's no other option. I would stop due to health reasons if someone gave me £1 million, but I think that's highly unlikely to occur, and thus I will carry on doing what I am, fundraising. But I am no longer directing operations. I'm no longer directing UK charity operations either. The only thing I am now is fundraiser for the projects I founded. But in actual fact, it's probably the biggest responsibility, because it's the lifeline for everything until we get this sustainability going with the 1,000-strong army, etc. So there's a new YouTube channel. The link will be down below. And I got a very good omen in doing this, because I pushed it. I've been saying it for a year, nobody did it, and I pushed it, and I said, look, this has to happen. And that happened off the back of some questions again being raised if the charity was religious, because someone had clicked on the YouTube link on the website, gone to my thing, saw some spiritual talks and didn't listen to them and thought it was a religious charity and so on. So God also put something in there, something was orchestrated within there, and I forced the situation and said it needs doing, Fritzy, to Fritzy, it must get done. So thankfully Stuart helped us, but Stuart uploaded the videos on the Monday, and on the Thursday the Dodo, a social media outlet who have massive coverage, who do a lot of animal rescue and animal stories, they found the new channel, unbelievably, not the old one with the millions of views on the animal rescue videos, but the new channel where the videos had 5 views tops. And it was just phenomenal and a good omen, and they are going to be using our work on the Dodo, and I hope that brings in extra support for the children, of course, as well. So it was a good omen, an immediate good omen. So there's another story about that, but I'll tell you about that in another video. Maybe I'll record it now. But anyway, we're separating the channel. Those are the benefits. That's why we're doing it as well. And I'm grateful I am, because it's happening, because I have some more freedom to express who I am as an individual who fundraises for a project, for a charity that he founded. And that I'll try to make that my role and title from now on, I suspect, actually, will be just international fundraiser, because I have no want to use my energy on directing Tanzanian operations anymore, because it's not where I should be. In an essentialist sense, my essential time should be spent on fundraising and interacting with social media, nowhere else, and thus that's what I'm going to do. So enjoy the new channel. There'll be lots of new sort of content going on there. Fritzy and the staff are giving things a go as well. I'll be on there too sometimes as well, but for now those guys are going to take control of it. So that was all. God bless, guys. Link for the new channel below. Please make sure you subscribe. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, as it really helps us to grow the channel and with it help more children here in Tanzania. Also, don't forget you can support our work by sharing with children in crisis here, be it sharing for a particular need or even sharing one-on-one support for education, housing, food and medical care. It can be done for as little as the cost of a cup of coffee a week back in the West, after all. Just visit www.sharetanzania.co.uk to find out more. Lastly, remember you can also support us via Patreon, www.patreon.com/featherstail, and help keep us here in Tanzania to continue our work. The links for the website and for the Patreon are in the description box of this video. Love and light, guys. See you soon.